So good morning and welcome, everyone. I'm going to get started, especially because, as we've mentioned throughout the conference, this is a hybrid meeting, and we have some of our dear colleagues online ready to go. And so I want to welcome everyone back to the 2022 Planetary Health Annual Meeting held here at Harvard. We're grateful for everyone's attendance and energy. We had a terrific day yesterday, really kicking things off with some very terrific sessions, grounding us in the latest status and information on research on global environmental change and how global environmental change impacts all dimensions of human health. We had some terrific concurrent breakout sessions, and of course, a keynote speech in closing by the former Costa Rican president, and that was really terrific, as well as a really lively poster session. Thank you all for joining that. So as I mentioned, this is a hybrid meeting, so for that purpose, we are going to try to stay very strictly on time so those people joining us virtually can come to the sessions that they intend to come to and participate as much as possible. And I just want to remind people that, again, we're delighted to have about 300 people in-person registrants and close to 2,000 people online joining us. And we have people dialing in and here from about 100 countries, so that's really terrific. I also do want to have a big shout out and round of applause for our travel scholars. Can we please? We have many of our travel scholars here from 24 travel scholars from 19 countries who have enriched every aspect of this meeting. So I also do want to thank our supporters. I don't have that slide up, but again, without them, this would not be possible, and we are grateful for that. Today, I just want to give you a few quick announcements. One is, if you do have your bags with you, your suitcases, because you're going to the airport, we are storing them in room 216. We can't hold them behind the registration desk, but they can go up into room 216. Again, I'd like to say that all sessions are recorded and they will be available on our YouTube channel after this, and so please go back and watch them and share them. We will be emailing all of you after this with lots of information on how to sign up and subscribe to our monthly newsletter if you haven't already, how to become either an individual or organizational member, and we'll give you the links and information for the recordings and all the information from the annual meeting. For posters, again, as we mentioned, we had over 150 posters virtually and in person. We had about 80 or so in person. For anybody who has a poster, you're welcome to take it with you. We would love it to be reused and repurposed. If you are leaving before the end of the day, please go take it down yourself or get help to take it down. Otherwise, we'll be taking them down this afternoon, and we will be putting them in room 216 where you can go and fetch them. So please take your posters. The last thing I'd like to say is we are having an informal gathering. It's sort of on your own, come as you can, at something called Time Out Market, and it's about a 10-minute walk from here, and that will be roughly from 6:30 to 8 o'clock tonight. It's, again, informal for anybody who's still around and would like to have a chat. Before we go into our keynote speaker, thank you. Here are our sponsors and supporters. Thank you very much for getting that slide up. I'd like to have my dear colleague, Susan Prescott, come up. She is going to tell you about 2 more incredible opportunities for those of us in the planetary health community. Susan.
Well, thank you very much, Marie. I'm as of tomorrow, the new director of the NOVA Network for Connecting People, Places and Planet, formerly known as the InVivo Planetary Health Network, which has just disappeared. This network is really going to now be continuing the narrative of planetary health. It's very much a member and a partner with the PHA, and we feel it's really important to continue this conversation. And I wanted to let you know that we have a wonderful opportunity and I welcome all of you to join our conference on December 1 and 2 next month. It's for Flourishing Futures for People, Places and Planet, and that's the NOVA conference, annual conference. And it was in the last newsletter, I think, that you would have got from the PHA. The other thing I wanted to mention to you is another way to magnify the planetary health conversation is through the publications. And we have, as you've been hearing, a special issue for this meeting in the Challenges Journal, which is a cross-disciplinary, transdisciplinary journal, which is really to try and promote these messages. We've already had 14 submissions from this community. We had our first one published yesterday. Congratulations. And we really are welcoming other submissions, and that can be, as we said the other day, it can be original research, it can be viewpoints, perspectives, it can be more creative pieces as well. So I'll leave it there, but again, just a very warm invitation to continue this conversation about planetary health on December 1 and 2 at the NOVA annual conference. Thank you.